What's going on, Pixel Hackers? Christian Lovrecich from PixlFeed here, and in this video I'm going to show you step by step how to run Facebook ads for car dealerships. But before we get started, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and make sure you watch until the end so you can see how I optimize the campaign as I go and watch the real results come in. Let's go. So when it comes to car sales and dealership Facebook ads, or if you're in car sales yourself and you want to create your own ad, you can do that. And this is the type of ad that we're going to do, the ones that get tons and tons of comments where people reply, and you as a salesman or your team, if you're a manager or a dealership owner, you can have your team get back to them, but not only in the comments. They're going to message you directly into your inbox on your dealership page, and they can set up appointments to have the people come in. Now, it is very, very important that you do not skip through this video, because if you skip, you're going to miss steps that are vital for this to work. If you don't follow this video step by step, I'm warning you, it is not going to work. Okay? With that said, let's get started. So this is a competitor page. This is not my page. They have the pretty video. It's like, hey, come to Kia, blah, blah, blah. The usual,
all inventory must be disposed of regardless of loss at Hollywood Kia. Current crisis allows us to...
Pretty common. So what I did was on our page for the dealership that I'm running these ads for, it's pretty much the same type of video with the same type of copy, because car dealerships, they have a bunch of legal stuff they have to go through, and you have to be really careful with your copy because of it's a special credit type of ad, just like housing. You can call people out and bad credit and stuff like that. So with that said, let's get started. So the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to go make sure you have a pixel installed on your dealership page if you're a dealership. If you're not a dealership and you don't have a pixel, I would suggest that you talk to your manager or whoever it is and see if you can talk them into let you install in the Facebook pixel. I'm not going to go through on this video on how to do it, but I have another video on this channel that shows you and walks you through how to do it. I'll put the link in the description and you can watch it if you need to find out how to do that. Because with the pixel, it's very vital that we track everybody who lands on that dealership website and look at their behavior. If we can use this data to our advantage, we can create custom audiences of people that are most likely to buy, who are right now looking for a car, and get Facebook to serve that ad and get them to come into to your dealership, get them to communicate with you. This is my master pixel for all dealerships. So all my clients, I have multiple clients across the country. I use the same pixel for all the clients. So this is my master pixel. All that data from all those websites is going to this pixel. So this is very powerful. All right. So there goes the pixel. And now we go to our ads manager, and I'm going to go ahead and create a new campaign. Okay. So I already have the name copied. I'm going to paste that on there. That's going to be blur out. Special ad category. Very important that you choose that since you're dealing with credit. Choose credit. Then you're going to choose messaging. Where did it go? Messaging. Because you want people to message you. That way your salespeople, if you're a sales guy, you can get back to them, set up an appointment. Or if you're on the dealership, you can have your sales team get back to them. Okay. So the first ad set, I'm just going to name it the same because I'm going to keep it wide open since it's a local campaign. And then my ad name is going to be... All right. Save that. I'm going to filter this out so it's easier for my editor not to have to blur everything. Okay. All right. So as you can see, credit is chosen right here. Messages. So depending on when you watch this video, campaign budget optimization might be mandatory. If that's the case, this is going to be flipped on. And that means you set your budget at the campaign level, meaning that whatever your budget here is, when it comes to our ad sets, which is our different targeting options, Facebook is going to cycle through all those ad sets and spread the budget accordingly where Facebook thinks is best for it to go. I still have the option of ad set budget optimization, so I'm going to turn this off and I'm going to control the budget myself. Okay. So now I get to the ad set level. This is the ad set level. And now you understand what I meant by that, because I'm going to have just one here for now, but you're going to see I'm going to have multiple ones and I'm going to spread the budget between all of them. So my daily budget for this campaign is $444 a day. Okay. If you're a sales guy, you don't have to spend as much a day. You can start with as low as $5 a day, $10 a day, because it's a local campaign. Okay. This is a big client, so they have the money to spend, and it's for the whole team, not just one guy. So that's the other thing. You got to be able to keep up with this. Okay. So we're going to go in here. It's going to ask you message destination. We want click to Messenger. Okay. And then I'm going to set my budget for this one. I'm just going to leave it at 20 right now because I'm not sure how many ad sets I'm going to do, and I'll deal with the budgets later. But this is where you set your budget. My campaigns, I start all at midnight. So I'm going to start this one at midnight tonight. Okay. You always want to start your campaigns at midnight, because if you start in the middle of the day, Facebook's going to accelerate the spending to catch up for the lost time. So it doesn't optimize properly. And as you can see, as you're choosing your placements and all that stuff, you're going to see these numbers change. So this is the whole country right now, 220 million people that are active on Facebook. But this is a local campaign. So I have the dealership address here. I'm going to put that in there. And then Facebook finds it automatically. And then there you go. See how the number dropped? Now it's only 41,000 active people, right? So this is why you don't have to get super highly, crazy with your targeting in here. I'm going to use custom audiences and lookalike audiences for this campaign because I have the data. And I'm going to do a couple of ad sets with targeting, just because you never know if those are going to perform better, and I have the budget to do it. So why not, right? And listen, they're all going to bring me results. It's just a matter of me optimizing throughout the days for the ones that are doing the best. Okay, so, all right. So we got, I usually set it at 15-mile radius, 20 at the most. Let's do lucky 17 on this one because the population is not that big, and that it's pretty much the same. So, okay, so we go down. Targeting, this ad set, this specific ad set is going to be wide open. Okay, it's wide open, meaning I'm going to let Facebook do its thing. Just cycle through the local area. Optimization for ad delivery. We want people who are most likely to have a conversation with you through messages, okay? We want people who are going to talk to you guys so they can talk them into coming in and taking advantage of that offer, Bid control, you don't have to worry about that because we're doing automatic bidding. And next, we're going to go to our ad level, okay? Now, the post that I showed you before, you should have a post like this on your page that you created if you didn't have one. So same type of copy, a video. And then I already did that for our page. And, so I'm going to pull that up. And what you're going to do is, once you post it, you actually click the post. And I can grab the URL up here. Okay. And I can go to my edit right here on my ad level. Make sure you have the right page corrected. I have multiple pages, so I have to change this manually. But if you only have one page, it's going to come up automatically. And then very important, use existing post, because the post is public on your page. So that's how you get all that social proof like I showed you at the beginning of the video. So you're going to go in here and you can select post. It's not going to show up. That's why I like to grab the number. So if it doesn't show up, just click enter post ID, paste that number in there, click submit. It's going to tell you, hey, did you mean this one? You're going to copy that and you're going to replace that number and hit submit. Give it a second and it's going to pull the post. So now your post is there. Okay, so we're going to do send message, update post. It's going to add the send message button to the post automatically. Okay, give it a second to come up. All right, start conversations. You go to edit and you can change this to whatever you want. Okay, so you ask whatever, you give them the options, so hi, first name, text only, please let us know how we can help you. Question number one, how can I get in on this deal? I would like a 15-minute appraisal appointment. Can I trade even if I still own my car? So people have those options when they go to Messenger, and then your salespeople can take over, or if you're the sales guy, you can take over. You click save and finish. Okay, so now that's going to be saved. And very important, if you want to keep track of everything through Google Analytics, if you're a dealership, you want to make sure you fill this out. So Facebook, that's your source. Medium is cost per click. Campaign name, ad set name, and then you add your ad name right here. Because it's very important that you keep, when you're doing multiple campaigns, that you keep track of all this stuff. Okay, ad name, apply. You can ignore that. All right, so now our ad is ready to go with this specific audience and this ad set. Okay, so I'm gonna close this, close, and I'm gonna go back to the ad set level. And now here's where we're gonna start loading my multiple audiences, okay? So I'm gonna click duplicate, existing campaign, very important. I'm gonna do one copy at a time so I don't confuse you guys. Duplicate. I'm gonna name it, this is gonna be my and don't worry about that being blurred out. I mean, you guys, you know, these are custom audiences that you guys don't have anyway. Actually, you know what? Let's do my interest one first, if you're watching. And then I'll do my customs after that. Okay, so we're gonna do, see, when I duplicate the ad set, everything's done for me. So I don't have to redo all of this stuff all over again, okay? There's no point. Okay, this error, that's a bug in Facebook right now. So just click closed out of that and it's fine. So we're gonna go in here, we're gonna do some targeting. So let me pull up my, my targeting cheat sheet that I have here. So, all right. So you wanna target by putting auto. Automotive industry, automobiles, interest. Anything related to cars, so cars.com. I'm trying to think. Since it's a special credit category, they got rid of a bunch of them, so I'm going down the list. Okay, the blue book, no, okay. SUVs, there you go. Trucks, there you go. Used car. Not used cars. True car, nope. Okay, that's gone too. Let's see what else. Family. No, family car, no. Sedan, maybe? Oh, there you go, sedan. Vehicles. Motor vehicle, very important. Okay, no truck. Oh, come on. They got rid of trucks? Really? See, I'm doing this for you guys. All right. Because I already have custom audiences, which are very powerful. Car dealership. There you go. Okay, so those are the ones available. Cool. So now, look how my reach went down to 32,000 people, because now we got rid of the people that are not interested in anything car related. They're not interested in any of this. And when you do your detailed targeting like this, that means that Facebook's going to cycle through each one of them every day, trying to pinpoint out the people who will be the most likely interested in taking advantage of your offer. If you narrow the audience, you click here, and you, let's say you have automobiles here, and you move sedan to this one, that means that they have to be interested in both. So that's a more targeted individual. But you don't have enough people to do that. You only do that when you have an audience of 1 million or more. Okay, so but I just want to show you what that is. Okay, so we got that. Always automatic placements. Let Facebook decide what it's going to show that ad. The AI has gotten really, really good at doing that. So conversion, everything else stays the same. Ad stays the same. And you don't have to change anything here because it's already done it for you. Make sure though, see, there's a bug. So make sure your Facebook pixel's on if you have a pixel. Always, always, always check the pixel. So there you go. This is a bug. So to fix that, all you have to do is turn CBO off and back on, and it'll go away as of April 2020. Okay, so we got that. I'm gonna go back to our ad set. Let me get rid of that message. It's driving me nuts. So I'm gonna show you how to get rid of it. So this is how you get rid of this bug. Okay, turn it on. Turn it off. I'll get rid of it. Oh, you have to publish it though. Whatever. Okay, you're not gonna get that. And if you get that, that's how you get rid of it. Okay, so we got everything on here. Okay, so now I'm gonna duplicate. So we have an open, a wide open, and then one with interest. Okay, and then what you would do from here at this point, it's publish the campaign. So I'm gonna duplicate this into multiple audiences. So because I have custom audiences, but most likely some of you might not. So if you're using a custom audience, all you have to do is just once again, duplicate, existing campaign, duplicate, change the name, and then if you have custom audiences, if you created your audiences under custom audiences, there's another video where I show how to do that. The link will be in the description if you want to learn how to do that. I already have them, so I'm just going to pick it. This is where you go to pick your custom audience, okay? So my special audience, one of them is going to be, you guys can't see this, but I'm going to do this one. There it is. There it is. Okay. Get rid of that since that's a bug. And that's one thing I got to get rid of your interest if you're using custom audiences. Okay. I just happened to duplicate the one with interest instead of the open one because the open one doesn't have interest in it. So make sure when you're duplicating your open campaign. Okay. Automatic placements, conversations. You want people to talk. That's it. Go to the ad level. And make sure that your pixel is on. Okay, you close this. And then all you have to do is go back to campaigns right here, hit edit, and hit publish. New campaigns are going to publish, so give it a second. And just like that, your campaigns are live, but we're not done yet. Here's the second part of the strategy, which is crucial for this campaign to take off. So you're going to go back to campaigns. You're going to create a new campaign. But here, you're going to select post engagement. We want the engagers. We want the people who like to engage with posts, who like to like, share, comment, ask questions, and all that stuff. Again, select special ad category, credit. I'm going to name this open because it's a wide open. Evergreen video. Okay, save to draft. Okay, again, it's up to you if you want to use campaign budget optimization. I'm not going to for this campaign. So I go to my ad set level. You set your budget, whatever you need it to be at. Okay, and this is going to be wide open. You want this to be wide open. All you're going to do is grab the address to the dealership and put it in there like we did with the previous campaign. So we go in here, you're going to change this to people who live here, who live in this location, okay? Because you want the people that live there. And we're going to put our address. Facebook's going to find it. And I'm going to make it 17 just because it's my lucky number. And that's enough. Oh my God, I can't type today, guys. All right, 17. So there it is. Wide open everything. Let Facebook do its thing. Well, here we're not going to choose automatic placements. Here, it's very important. We're going to choose Facebook. We're going to get rid of the audience network. We're going to get rid of Instagram. And we're going to get rid of the feeds, in-stream, articles, apps, and stuff. We're going to get rid of all this because we want people on the feed. People on the feed, those are the ones who can comment, like, and share. If this shows up in between videos, it doesn't give you that social proof that we're looking for. Because human beings, we're attracted to what other human beings are doing in the masses, right? If someone does it, I'm sure you guys have seen that experiment that one person, it's doing one thing and then nobody pays attention, but two people start doing the same thing. Then 3 people start doing the same thing. The next thing you know, everybody wants to do it. It's the same thing with social proof. That's what social proof does. Okay, so post engagement, you leave that alone. Go to our ad level right here. We're going to use our existing post, just like we did previously. So select post or use your post ID. Let's do publish post so you can learn how to do it the other way. Oh, no, that's not it. That's it. Continue. And there you go. It's our same post. And I know it's the same post because I know the number by heart. Again, make sure start conversations is selected. Facebook pixel. And we got to build our parameters. So source, Facebook, cost per click, campaign name, ad set name, and then ad name. Apply. See, and the reason we're doing it this way is because you're using the same post. Because when you use the same post ID on multiple campaigns, that means it's the same post running between a bunch of campaigns, which one, it tricks the algorithm into thinking that post is doing really well organically. And 2, all the social proof is going to go to the exact same post. So when it shows up in any of those ad sets on the person's feed or placement, whatever, the same social proof is going to show across the board. So that's why you want to do an engagement campaign as well, using the same post ID. So you select that, you set your budget. I'm going to do just 10. I have it on 10. Again, midnight. AM. Hit publish. Give it a second. And just like that, watch Facebook work its magic.
3 days later.
So it's been 3 days since I launched the campaigns, and I'm wondering why my cost per lead is so high. And then I see this in the middle of the coronavirus. Look at that crash, just like 2010. So let's go back to our ads manager here. I'm going to show you what I've been doing here. So our cost per message at the moment is $57.90. That is insane. I have never seen it that high. Usually this is like I don't know, under $10. The most I've seen in the past is like $20-something. Like, this is insane, depending where you're at in the country. So what I did after the first 24 hours, which I usually never do, but I knew the numbers were too high, I killed right away the ones that were not bringing anything at all. So as you can see here, I know my numbers. So as soon as I noticed the numbers being so high and no messages coming in, I killed right away the non-performing audiences. Then I looked at the ones that brought some leads, and then I duplicated them. I made copies of them, version 2, to hit different pockets of the audience. So this is where we're at 3 days later. I'm looking at all my costs. They're still super high, but there's a few ad sets that are standing out more than others. So what do we do in this situation? So obviously we want to grab the audiences that are bringing the most results. So at this point, I'm going to go definitely for CBO, and I'm going to let Facebook do its thing. So I'm going to grab my best performing ones, which is this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. And I'm going to, let me grab this real quick. I need to copy this name. Oh. And I'm going to duplicate them into a CBO, but I'm going to do something to hit multiple pockets at the same time. So I'm going to hit duplicate, original campaign, because new campaign, because I want a brand new campaign. I'm going to paste the name and call it CBO scale option. And I want 2 copies per ad set, or yes, 2. Let's do 2 to hit multiple pockets. It's a local audience, 17-mile radius from the dealership. So as you can see here, now I have my campaign on its own. So let me filter this. All right, I'm going to turn this on, budget optimization. I'm going to turn it into 400. Lowest cost. I want my lowest cost. And special category. You always tell it it's your special category. Okay. And make sure everything looks good here. Automatic placements, conversations. Make sure everything looks good. I'm gonna go to my ads. Make sure they're all going to the same exact post. And there it is. I see my post number. I know it by heart. Pixels on and publish. So now I'm going to publish. There's, I believe, 3 more days left in the campaign. So I'm going to let this launch. And the reason why I duplicated each ad set is because I want to hit multiple pockets inside the audience itself. Okay, so when I go in here, you can see all my ad sets. Okay, so those are my best performing ones. So I'm counting how many ad sets. Okay. All right. So I'm going to let these go. Once these go active, I'm going to turn the other ones off. And I know I usually say, hey, launch them all at midnight, but I'm kind of a damage control here, so I don't care. I'm going to turn on the brand new campaign on CBO. And as soon as it kicks in, I'm going to keep an eye on it. And I see the movement starting to come in. I'm going to kill the original ones. And we'll see what happens.
3 days later.
So I'm checking on my campaigns today. I'm looking at the results. Well, I check them every day. The results have been insanely expensive with everything going on. Not too many people looking for cars right now with this whole Corona thing, but we're still getting results. They're still setting appointments. They're making their money back, so we're good. Usually, the regular numbers I would say here, it's like anything under 20, 10, you know, that's the average when everything's in normal. So trying to make the best of it, but I don't want to show you guys videos where everything's all good gravy, 50x ROAS all the time. You know, there's going to be campaigns that are not going to perform as well depending on the situation, what's going on, the offer, and all that stuff. And this is just one of them. So I'm trying to figure out my next move here because I have till midnight tomorrow to try to bring some results. So first of all, I'm going to turn off the ones that have not brought me anything. So, oh, that one, shit, I turned that one off by accident. So let me see. Let's turn this one. It's too early. Can't think. More coffee. This one. Okay. So I'm gonna turn. Well, that one's off already. I'm gonna turn that off. I'm gonna duplicate the ones that have brought me results to hit different pockets at the same time of the audience, many as I can. So my daily is 400. So I'm gonna divide that through small budgets. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry, I need my calculator. So I'm gonna duplicate these. Three times. Because I basically just want to hit as many pockets as I can at the same time throughout the day. And you can do this when the campaign's running, that's fine. It won't make a difference. So I'm gonna hit publish. So those are gonna go ahead and get published. The post only has 97 likes, shares, and all that stuff, but it's working. They're getting deals out of it, so that's good. Usually a campaign like this by now has a minimum of 250 likes, shares, hearts, all that stuff. Normal situation. So we'll see what happens. Try to make the best out of it. Yeah. Hopefully we can bring that cost down. I'll keep you guys posted. Well, I'm just going to edit this so you can see it. So
the next day.
So campaigns ended last night at 11:59 p.m. on a Sunday. Total spend for the campaign is $3,883 with 1 cent. The average cost per lead is $70. That is insane. That is 7 times more than the average that we get for this account because of everything that's going on with this coronavirus and the pandemic. A lot of people have been losing their jobs. The car industry has taken a huge hit. Luckily, the client's still happy because they made profit with the appointments that were come in, so they made more than plenty back. But we're usually spoiled with the type of results that I get them. As you can see, everybody's affected. It's the average person saw the ad 8 times on their feed or anywhere they were visiting in the whole Facebook ecosystem. So that tells you right there that people are just not in a position to be buying cars right now, again, because they're losing their jobs or whatever. Like the social proof on the post, it's only 114 likes, shares, and reactions with 24 comments, 14 shares. This usually gets at least 300 to 400 or more as social proof. And then let me show you, there's a campaign here that we did for them, for the same dealer, and the average cost per message was $11.28. And the frequency was only 186. So that tells you right there how bad things are right now. But I could not show you the results in this video, but I wanted to show you that not every campaign is perfect. Not every campaign is going to perform like you want it to perform. Just hang in there, try to do your best, set expectations, and you'll be good. Guys, if you like this video, make sure to check the links in the description below to take your online game to the next level. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. And for now, make sure to click one of the boxes right above me. Keep learning, keep moving on, and I'll see you in the next video.